All right, we are back another Tuesday, and with all the mail craziness and the holidays and whatnot, I think I'm finally caught up to date on all of the TTMs. Unfortunately, we must begin with a small. Actually, how many is it? One, two, three, four, 5 member parade of yellow stickers. Um, so starting off, I'll just hold it because they're a little heavy. We have Jack Sigma. We have an RTS there, unable to forward. This one, because I finally figured out that, through all the other TTMers, that Dennis Eckersley, charges 10 per. So I sent it to this address, which worked, but now it appears that Mr. Eckersley has moved because I checked and I saw that somebody said they got it back from this address, but it was postmarked somewhere in California. So looks like just have to wait on that and figure once the new one gets into the forums, we will go back to that one. Next, this was my fault. I put simply the wrong address for Imperium 7 Talent Agency. That was on me. Yeah, all I had to do was Google it, and the right address is there. So that one's going back out. But this one actually has a positive because, as you can see down here, sometimes they will put the correct address for the forwarding thing. So David Craigsey, I think I can't remember, but was in Massachusetts, now appears down in South Carolina. So I'm going to try that one and see what happens. And this one, I got nothing. I cannot figure it out. It was refused, and I thought that was the address to send to Brooks Robinson. Not 100% sure, but I have to try that one again. So I'm going to pause for a second, get organized, and on to the successes for the week. All right, we have returned, and the first one of 5 successes. Well, no, correct that. 4 successes and and you'll see. But first we have coming back. I'll show the envelope in a second. We'll just start with the card. We have assigned with the Green Bay Packers. Whoops. Stay upright. We have Lynn Dickey, the quarterback. A lot of people kind of forget, who the quarterbacks kind of were between Bart Starr and Brett Favre. But Lynn Dickey had a very lengthy career with them. I sent it December the 22nd, came back on New Year's Eve, 9 days. He does sign for free. It's on Sports Card Forum. The address is in Leawood, Kansas, which is where that went to. And very fast turnaround, 9 days. And a very long career. Started with the Houston Oilers in 71 and retired in 1985. Unfortunately, he did miss the entirety of the 1978 season and half of the 77 season with a broken leg. But led the NFL in passing touchdowns and passing yards in 1983. A career of 23,322 yards, 141 touchdowns, 179 interceptions. He's in the Green Bay Packers Hall of Fame, the Kansas State Hall of Fame, and the Kansas State Wildcats. Retired his number 11. So, Mr. Dickey, thank you so much. And 1 second, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, next up, we have, actually here, coming back, I sent it December the 22nd, came back on January the 3rd of 2023, so the first TTM of the new year in 12 days, and I butchered the name, so I rewrote it. Mitch Kupchak, care of the Charlotte Hornets. He does sign for free, and here we are. And not the best card choice on my part, but actually the only one I had, but we did get him to sign the Collegiate collection from UNC. I think that's 1989. So, yes, he is the president of basketball operations / general manager of the Charlotte Hornets, so if you're looking to send to him. That is where basketball career played for the Washington Bullets, 76-81, the LA Lakers, 81-86, won 3 NBA championships, 1 in Washington, 2 with the Lakers, all rookie first team. And as an executive, because he's been in the front offices since then. He is a seven-time NBA champion. Where did he bounce around to? He retired from playing in '86 and became the assistant general manager for the Lakers. And let's see, yep, and he was with the Lakers from 1986 until 2017, when he was fired as general manager and then was hired soon after by the Charlotte Hornets. So, Mr. Kupchak, thank you so much. That's a great one, and a lot of championship rings to this man's credit. So, number 2, coming up is our slight misstep, and then we'll move right into the 4th success. Okay, so next up is the minor setback. It was to Pro Football Hall of Famer Elvin Bethea. I did see that he charged what I thought was $5, but turns out I got the new thing there. For the card, it is $10. Rookie card $15. So there, I'll just leave that up there for anybody that's interested. So he does not sign blank cards. So basically, this one's going back out as soon as I'm done filming this. Well, tomorrow, because it's after the mail has come by now. But this will be going out tomorrow for with $10 in it instead of the $5. So anybody, hopefully that information helps some people. And so now we know. And next, an actual success coming back to the house rather than the P.O. box after a rather long wait. Sent April the 4th of 2019, came back, actually as I'm filming this today, January the 9th, 1,376 days, but it was a free autograph, and it was care of the Orr Hockey Group in Oakville, Ontario. I'll put that up on Sports Card Forum if it's not up there already, but it is hockey autograph, excuse me, and it is Dave Gagner, signed here with the Minnesota Twins, my God, signed here with the Minnesota North Stars. And I love the old teams that no longer exist, getting signed cards of them. You know, the North Stars, the Nordiques, the Whalers, etc., etc. Very long career in the NHL, 84 to 99. Started with the Rangers, then went to the North Stars, moved with them to Dallas, then bounced around the last few years of his career, Toronto, Calgary, Florida, and Vancouver. Was the first round pick of the Rangers in, what year is that, 1982. And he did some coaching in the OHL for the London Knights. Then he started, worked for the Canucks in the player development department, and then in 2013 left the Canucks to go work for the Orr Hockey Group. 946 games, 318 goals, 401 assists for 719 points, 1,016 minutes spent in the sin bin. And Mr. Gagner, thank you so much. And moving on, we got one more, so just pause 1 second and we'll get right to it. All right, and our final one of the week, catching up, came back today to the P.O. box, and actually with some stuff, so I'll pull that out. Came back, former NFL wide receiver Harold Jackson, sent on December the 22nd, came back on January the 9th, 18-day turnaround, free signature. It's the address, where in the world was it? It's the one with all the successes on Sports Card Forum. It's in Los Angeles, California. And not only was he gracious enough to sign my card here. Oops. You know what? Let's see. I'm a friggin' genius. Signed the card here with the Patriots. I also got some couple little things. I'll back this away so we can kind of read it. Actually, looks like you email him, you can get an autographed T-shirt, which actually is pretty cool. There's all his stats right there. 209 professional games played. That is a lot of games. And then, here you go. When football was football. So there you go, the men who made the game. There you go. If anybody is curious about that, I'll throw that out there for them because he was nice enough to sign for me. And then there's this as well. If you want, you can pause that. Looks like Players Congress. So I'm going to put that to the side, and that's going to do it for this week of TTMs plus the unfortunate parade. But we end off with a really nice what year is this actually? 1982 Topps, signed by 5-time Pro Bowler, as you can see right there, Mr. Harold Jackson. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and well, we'll see what comes in the mail of this week.